Oh, well, actually, I remember Jimi Hendrix took over the Lulu show. He was asked to play his wonderful hit, Hey Joe, and he did so with gusto. Jimmy was a performer who actually came over better live than on record. But after he finished Hey Joe, he swung straight into God Save the Queen through his mega distortion maximum volume speakers, and that made us chuckle. The producers quickly decided to roll the titles and cut him off. And so as we got to the end of the 60s, that was the end of live broadcast television. Since then, everything that we have perceived as live broadcast has gone through a slight delay so that the censors can decide what is suitable to be transmitted. So freedom of information, which is what we philosophers love, was set back at that point. We had to find other channels. So there were underground media, underground newspapers, underground books, and even occasionally underground pirate radio stations. It was not possible to transmit information freely through the video medium for quite some time after that. Say in the mid-80s, when I had made my little pile of money through my capitalist ventures in England, you know, when I was a bit of a fat cat at the age of 34, I decided to explore freedom of communication through the video medium. I got a video camera. I thought it was fantastic. I thought this is the book of the future. Ideas will not be transmitted so much in writing as through video, because there's so much more information. It is possible to see the person who's giving you the information and make some judgment as to how honest or accurate you think they are. And of course, many of our brothers and sisters cannot read or write very well, so this medium is obviously going to prevail. Yeah. But I couldn't get any honest video on television. I started making video in 1984. After 1986, I wanted to specialize in information about marijuana, cannabis. I wanted to explore the subject fully and to relay and share what I had discovered with you, the population of the planet. And well, I made amazing discoveries. I took a video camera into China, which was at that time supposed to be controlled by a communist Red Army, and I was astounded to find that the situation in China was completely different to how it had been depicted to me by the official British media all through my life. I saw for myself the state of the country. Yes, and I went to Tibet and Nepal and investigated for myself. And then I went through Europe with my video camera, investigating marijuana, investigating the use of marijuana, the supply of marijuana, the resistance to marijuana, the politics involved, the part that marijuana has played in the creation and development of most of the world's major religions, the part that marijuana has provided in inspiring artists and scientists and other creative genius, the part that marijuana has played in the development of compassion and caring for each other and the improvement of the human being as a social animal rather than a competitive brute. But I couldn't get anything on television. And I've been through a long adventure since 1986, improving my skills with the video, improving my communication skills, continuing to investigate what seems to be interesting and relevant to my chosen field of research in life, which expands, you know. Because I'm interested in marijuana, I have come to be interested in music, sex, love, friendship, compassion, humanity, literature, art, science, and history. History, the most fascinating of all. And now we are hooking up millions of personal computers to form one global computer where we really are becoming the human being, which has tentacles everywhere. And we're going to push aside those who are greedy for power and personal wealth, and we're going to share our knowledge and share the resources of this wonderful planet. Yes, folks, capitalism is dying. The beast has been struggling since the millennium. The politicians can parade around and distract us with red herrings and try to protest that things aren't as bad as they seem. But the majority of the population is currently unemployed, and those who are in employment are mostly providing services and care for the unemployed. There's not an awful lot of value being produced in this country for export. We'll get it sorted. I've survived some tremendous attempts to silence me. So much so that I am rediscovering my faith in some higher spirit. I won't use the word God because so many people have put false meanings and distracting interpretations on that word. But I will say there is some humanity that actually unites us all. Deep within us, we know that we are all one being, all one family. This God will prevail. Ultimately, I have no envy for Blair, Bush, Brown, or any other Bobby Dazzler, two-faced lying hypocrite. Well, I ain't kissing no more asses, sir. I'm alive. It's extra time. I love life. I know an awful lot about it. I'm no longer compelled to become famous or respected as an identity, so I could die without telling you what I've learned. If I manage to get over to even a few people, even a little of what I value in life, that will make me very happy.